the wife discovered that the CEO was having an affair and that his mistress was pregnant with his child. To get revenge on the CEO and his mistress, the wife took the CEO to a charity auction and used his name to bid on a $2 million diamond for herself. When the CEO asked about the truth behind this, the wife claimed it was to help establish the CEO's image as a family man, which would increase public support for him and the company. At the wife's persuasion, the CEO publicly acknowledged the diamond as a gift to his wife. Little did he know, this was all part of the wife's lawyer's plan. According to local laws, jewelry is not considered joint marital property, and if one party explicitly states that an especially expensive item is a gift, it counts as the wife's personal property. After the auction, while having afternoon tea with a friend, the wife spotted her former best friend, now the CEO's mistress, shopping alone with a coffee in hand. This made the wife suspicious, as pregnant women should limit their caffeine intake. When the mistress finished shopping, the wife deliberately parked her car in front of her, offering to drive her home. The mistress was unaware that the CEO's wife already knew about her secret affair with the CEO. The wife asked the mistress why she was carrying so many items alone. The mistress boasted that her boyfriend was too busy with work to accompany her, but she was using his car to make all the purchases. The CEO's wife was unimpressed by this small amount of money and laughingly remarked that the man had dismissed her with money, no different from keeping a mistress. Just as they were about to start arguing, the red light turned on. The CEO's wife hurriedly slammed on the brakes, causing the car behind them to rear-end them due to the sudden stop. Both women ended up in the hospital with injuries. Shockingly, the CEO's wife learned from the doctor that the mistress was not actually pregnant. At that moment, the CEO arrived and, upon learning of the mistress's deception, glared at her fiercely. Little did they know, this was all part of the CEO's wife's plan. She had noticed the car following too closely in her rearview mirror and deliberately braked hard to cause an accident, in order to get to the hospital and verify whether the mistress was truly pregnant. As the CEO and his wife were about to leave, a car suddenly sped past them. To protect his wife, the CEO fell heavily to the ground, injuring his leg. At the hospital, seeing the CEO's injured state, the wife's heart softened, and she decided not to seek further revenge. After the wife left, the CEO got into a car in the parking lot after having his leg bandaged. This car was the one that had almost hit them earlier, and the driver was none other than the CEO's mistress. A week prior, the mistress had seen the CEO's wife at a law firm and discovered information about her intention to transfer assets from the wife's lawyer's office. She immediately informed the CEO. To protect his assets, the CEO and his mistress deliberately planned this action. At this time, the CEO's wife was still unaware that she was about to be framed by the CEO and her best friend once again.